We are at the Barbagallo Raceway, I believe is how you say it, for the first ever race of Season 1 of the SCRL V8 Supercar Series. Yes, this brand new series you fans, well, subscribers have voted for, and we are doing it. This originally was going to go to another track, but that track was actually broken. It did not work at all, so the original schedule was 20 races. This has been bumped down to 19 now, so it's tricky to find V8 tracks that the cars ran on and try and duplicate that in this season. So it's going to be a somewhat real and somewhat fictional schedule. So we'll have some real tracks and some not so real. Evan Rudd will lead us to the green flag, and start beside him is the 20 of Anthony Lopez. We have some well-established names not here, like Nick Kennedy, Riley Spurley, I believe. No, he's here. Colin Dryberg's not here. You guys signed up so fast that some drivers could not compete. Some people signed up for drivers, which is in the limit. You can only have 5 to 1 stable. So they're within the rules, but it kind of leaves other drivers out. So, yeah, I apologize. So, first ever race of Season 1 of the V8 Supercar Series. Here's the command for the first time in series history.
Drivers, start your engines.
This will be a 12-lap race around this 2-mile, I believe, road course. 7 turns. And I want to state this right now. There will be twos, but there will not be any green-white checkers. V8 Supercar does not give green-white checkers, and Connor Thunder is stalled. So bad start for Connor Thunder, who won the last race in the ARCA Series. So Connor Thunder looking to win back-to-back races is not going to happen. The AI is at 90%, so I have no clue how that's going to act. Pace car pulls in. We're racing the very first time in series history at this track. And there's the green. Evan Rudd is gone. Heading off towards turn number 1. Once again, the AI is at 90. So we can try and have some green flag racing and battle for second. Anthony Lopez. Race up side with, whoa, there's a wreck already in the back. Tim Randolph. More wrecks. Whoa. Carter Friesian. Max Anderson. And there ain't no caution. Alright. Evan Rudd pulling away in his 67 entry. I found the points. Point system that V8 Supercar uses, so hopefully it'll be accurate. As Evan Rudd leads him off towards turn number 7. And it looks like Evan Rudd will write his name in history books as leading the first ever lap here in series history. 1 lap down, 11 to go. As we got a call on the pit road. I didn't see who it was. That's the 10 of Cayenne Rally Howell. We got a car that's soaking. That's Cal Metz. Not a good start for Cal Metz. As Evan Rudd leads him up this turn. Into this turn. I'm new to this track, so I don't understand some of the turn numbers they are in. So Evan Rudd quickly fast approaching the going up 52 car of Cal Metz. Oh God, look out. No. Oh, and he gets spun out. Oh, hard impact. Anthony Lopez just took out Cal Metz, but there's no there's a caution. Well, at least we went 2 laps without a caution. Horrible luck for Anthony Lopez and that 20 team. Well, the field will catch up. Evan Rudd in the 67 car is our race leader. We'll check with the first caution of the day. So here's the cause of the caution. Cal Metz blowing up. Leader Evan Rudd right behind him, swerving to try and miss, slows down, allowing Anthony Lopez to close in. Lopez tries to pass on the left, while Evan Rudd tries to pass on the right. Evan Rudd gets a run and goes around both cars. Lopez makes contact with Cal Metz, sending Metz into the inside wall, and Lopez hits the wall as well. Both cars go spinning. Dang it. As Cal Metz and Anthony Lopez get stuck in the gravel trap. Metz stalls and starts to back up, which is kind of weird why they do that, but we got our first caution of the day. This will be a quickie caution. We'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. The 55 car broke a clutch. That's why Connor Thunder is out. And the 52 of Kyle Metz says it was an accident instead of a mechanical problem, so that's why Metz is out. So Connor Thunder is the first ever driver to retire from a V8 Supercar Series event. Evan Rudd is our race leader. Second is Sebastian Torres, our ARCA champion. Third, Richard Torres. Fourth, Luke Rainey. Fifth, Keenan Busch. Sixth is, I gotta look at my sheet, Jonathan Matthews. 7th, Bill Jones. 8th, Simon Nichols. 9th, Cole Nixie. And 10th, Jeff Bright. Got some new faces in this series, so I had to write down the names, make sure I got the names right. So, yeah, this series seems to be going alright so far. We went 2 laps without a caution, so you could say it's so-so, you know. You can't really judge a series if in the first 4 laps. Or can you? About to get this race restarted, and then once again, I want to stress there will be no green, white, checkered finishes in this series. So if the race ends under caution, that is the end result, because V8 does not do green, white, checkers. So, yeah. That might be a good thing or a bad thing. You never know. You might not need green, white, checkers. As the pace car speeds off to pull away from Evan Rudd and the rest of the field, they come out of turn number 7, pull the belts tight, and Evan Rudd puts the hammer down, and floors it. After a second comes Richard Torres trying to pass Sebastian. Sebastian, the ARCA champion, looking to win back-to-back championships here in the SCRL. Sebastian has 2 titles to his credit. He won the Rally Car Series way back when. I believe there's a caution. Nope. I was looking at the caution light, not the caution. Back up front with Evan Rudd, who has pulled away a little bit. And yes, ratings are all equal. I double-checked for this race. They are all 100 for the aggression and 55 and 65 for the rest of the ratings. So, no cheating in this series. Whoa, look at the 51's me, Richard Torres, just diving on in turn 7. Goes a little bit wide, but Evan Rudd will lead yet another lap. Evan Rudd trying to be a dominator in this series. Be the first driver to win a race. Of course, he will go in history books as the first driver to win a pole. Even though it's at random, it will still count as a pole. So, Evan Rudd trying to win back-to-back awards. As Richard Torres is in 2nd, Sebastian Torres 3rd, Luke Rainey in the 39 and 4th. Good run for him. Had a somewhat okay season in the ARCA Series. Nothing memorable, really. The 24 car, Jonathan Matthews making his league debut in 5th spot in the number 24 car. Bill Jones, I believe he was in the Formula E or Formula 1 series. Good to see him back. Keenan Busch, the first ever Busch Series champion, ironically enough, at Daytona. Keenan Busch wrote his name in history as the first ever winner in that series. Then you got Cole Nixie, well-established Nixie family. We know him. Simon Nichols making his, I want to say debut, but I'm not sure. Jeff Bright competed in the ARCA Series. As Simon Nichols goes off course, whoa, that was close. Almost took out Jay Jefferson. And the field has pulled away a little bit. Evan Rudd, Richard Torres, Sebastian Torres. Bill Jones is moving up pretty good, nicely. past Luke Rainey. If we don't get a caution, we'll go ahead and we'll go on board with Evan Rudd for a lap. This track with Evan Rudd, our race leader. Richard Torres is trying to close in, 1.7 seconds behind. He gained a whole hundredth of a second lap out. Sebastian, our champion, in third. Bill Jones still in fourth, and fifth is that 24 car, Jonathan Matthews. You got a car trailing. That's the 7 of Jason Larker in 38th. Kyle Hunter making his debut. Anthony Lopez trying to rebound after his hit with Kyle Metz earlier in the race. So Anthony Lopez trying to rebound as best he can. Of course, you got 18 other races to rebound, so this won't really affect you that badly. Basically, if you know what iRacing is, this could be like basically your one drop. It's where your best 18 events, this will be your one drop. And Evan Rudd has extended his lead to a hundredth of a second. He still has a 1.8 second lead. You don't want to stress out. If a caution comes out, this race will be over because of the caution laps. So these drivers, they have to go now. At least we got some racing compared to the Rally Car Series. But our leader is way out in front by 1.8 second lead. It's not the biggest margin of victory in this league. I believe the biggest was 3 seconds in the ARCA Series in Season 1, where who won at New Jersey? Raleigh Spurley 2. Won by 3 seconds, and that's the league biggest win, as Evan Rudd has one more lap to go next time by. And Rudd will write his name in history books as the first ever V8 Supercar race winner. So at this, if a caution comes out, it will just seal the deal for Evan Rudd. So it won't hurt Evan Rudd unless he blows up or slides off the track. And that'll hand the win to Richard Torres, as Bill Jones is actually catching Sebastian Torres. So you got the Torres family second and third. But Evan Rudd is the king of the hill right now. As he heads off into turn number 7, he will see the second greatest thing you could ever see. White flag, 1 lap to go for Evan Rudd, and he will write his name in history books. And there is an SCRL history book. I do keep a history book. Into turn 1, and the S's. Up this turn has been a uneventful day for him. If he started up front, and he's going to get a win. That's very typical with about every road course we go to. Down this long stretch, into this turn, he just has to be nice and neat. His car is going to be clean, and he's going to score a huge win in the season opener. Heading off turn number 7, Evan Rudd will write his name in the history books as the first ever winner in the SCRL V8 Supercar Series Evan Rudd wins the season opener here at this track. Well, no surprise there. So here are your race results. Evan Rudd leads every single lap and scores his first win of the season, of course. Second, Richard Torres. Third, ARCA champion Sebastian Torres. Fourth, Bill Jones. Fifth, Jonathan Matthews. Sixth, Luke Rainey. Seventh, Cole Nixie. Eighth, Keenan Bush. Ninth, Jeff Bright. And 10th, Jay Jefferson. That's your race results. We had 38 cars finish the race on the lead. Lap 9 was a lap down. Kyle Metz and Connor Thunder, the only drivers out of the race. So a somewhat entertaining race. We'll take you to victory lane with Evan Rudd. Here are the points standings out of the first race of the season. Evan Rudd is our points leader. He has a 2-point lead over Richard Torres. Third is Sebastian Torres, 4 points behind. Fourth, Bill Jones, 6 points behind. And fifth, Jonathan Matthews, 8 points behind. So the V8 Supercar Series, the points are distributed by the highest you get 64 points, and then it drops down to 2 as the lowest. So 32nd in points receives 2 points. Everybody who finished 33rd to 40th will not receive points. So yeah, only the first 32 cars will receive points in this series. That's how V8 awards them. So yeah. So that's your point standings out of the first race of the season. We will see you at the second race of the season at some track, which I don't know what it is because I have to look through the V8 Supercar schedule. So until we see you then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.